On in, come on in, come on in. We are under severe weather. However, we're going to make it do what it do tonight. When you enter into the room, I want you to type harvest. And if you are catching the replay on YouTube, I want you to type harvest right now. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to come on in. It's been a lot, but I'm here to bring positive energy and positive vibes to you. Why am I here to bring positive energy and positive vibes? Because it's time for your harvest. And in order for you to receive the things that you've been praying for, believing in, and manifesting, you must have positive vibes. So when you enter into the room, I want you to type right now, harvest. We are focusing on our own greatness because we know, and I don't know who this is for, but those of you that have been following me, we know that right now we are in a season of harvest. We are in a season of abundance. We are in a season of peace. We are in a season of prosperity. We are in a season of all of the things. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is have a quick discussion. I hope you guys have your notebooks. I have my notebook. I hope that you're prepared to take some notes. What we're not going to do tonight, as we haven't done any other night since I've been going live, is discuss politics. Our main focus right now is on ourselves. We are focusing on our own harvest. That's what we need right now. So again, if you're just signing on, I want you to type harvest because we are in a season of harvest. And because we are in a season of harvest, no worries. But because we are in a season of harvest, we are focusing on ourselves. When we focus on ourselves, the doors of opportunities open up for us. We are expecting great things. I want you to type right now, great things. We are believing in great things. I want you to type right now, great things. Let me tell you right now, tonight's topic is shifting our vibes for harvest. Tonight's topic is shifting our vibes for harvest. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time that many of you have been waiting for and praying for. What I need y'all to do right now, because we're going to shift the vibes right now as I speak. I want you to tap the screen. Don't be afraid to share this out to your friends in your community. Shifting our vibes for harvest. Our vibes directly impact what we attract. I want you to type right now, hey Juju, I want you to type right now, attract. Many of you are attracting prosperity, abundance, healing, love. Many of you are attracting money and finances for your businesses. Many of you are attracting some amazing things right now. And so you got to keep that vibe in that place. You got to keep your vibes positive. No matter what's going on around you, you must keep your vibes positive. Raising our energy and staying positive, we open ourselves up to receive abundance. You understand that? I want you to type right now, positive. I need you to have a positive mindset. I need you to speak positive things. I need you to have a positive thought about yourself. And even when negative things come up, even when negative situations, negative people, negative circumstances come into your life, it is your responsibility to replace it with positive things. I want you to type right now, responsibility. You have a responsibility for you. It is time for your breakthrough. It is time for you to continuously go up the ladder of success. It is time for you to continuously see abundance flow into your life. It is time for you to have prosperity flow into your life. And you can't do that if you're not paying attention to the most valuable person on your team, which is you. Hey, Julian, I haven't seen you in a while. What's good? So right now we're focusing on that. Raising our energy and staying positive. We open ourselves up to receive abundance. I want you to type right now, abundance. Is that what you need right now? We all should know the definition of abundance. Abundance is love. Abundance is peace. Abundance is prosperity. Abundance is wealth. Abundance is promotion. Abundance is anything that you need it to be. If you're seeking abundance, believing in abundance, I need you to type right now, abundance. We're going to shake some things off tonight. Because I'm telling you guys right now, I don't need you getting distracted. You've come too far. Type it right now. I've come too far. You have come too far to let your guard down, to get distracted, to fall off of your foundation, and to have to start all over again. And sometimes, yes, we have to start over. But this isn't the time to start over. Why? Because you're in your season of harvest. So, shifting our vibes helps us to align with our goals and desires. I want you to type right now, goals and desires. That's what you're responsible for. That's what you have control over. Okay? You only have control over thyself. You have control over your goals. You have control over your desires. You have control over your dreams and your visions and your success. Goals and desires. Type it right now. That's what you have control over. That's where your mind needs to stay, baby. So, shifting our vibes helps us to align with our goals and desires, which invites in opportunities that support our harvest. I'm going to read that again because I got some good notes and I hope you guys are writing it down. Shifting our vibes helps us to align with our goals and desires, which invites opportunities that support our harvest season. Type it right now. It's my harvest season. It is your harvest season. I need you to stay focused. It is your harvest season. Don't fall off your foundation. It is your harvest season. Do not entertain negativity, negative situations, or negative people. It's your harvest season. If you know, even if you don't believe it right now, but if you need a harvest season, if you need a season of harvest, you need to stay focused and keep your eyes on your prize. If you understand exactly what I just said, I need y'all to write it. I need y'all to say, I understand. I need you to type it right now, I understand. I need y'all to multitask tonight because we're shifting the energy. I need y'all to double tap that screen, okay? I need y'all to hit the button to share it out, okay? And I need you to interact on the screen. So I just saw someone ask what was number one. I'm going to give you number one in a minute, but here's what I want you to know. I'm going to read this again. I want you to get this. Shifting our vibes helps us to align with our goals and desires, which invites in opportunities that support our harvest season. We've already established that we are in our harvest season. Point number one, y'all type it right now, number one. I want y'all to type number one. I want to see a bunch of ones come up on the screen, and I'm going to give you point number one. Point number one is very simple. Point number one is what you're going to do moving forward. Point number one is what's going to add value in your life. Point number one is what's going to cause you to email me and say, TT, I got the promotion. I got an advancement. Unexpected checks came. I'm healed. I'm this. I'm that. I got this. I got that. I'm better. I feel better. Point number one is how you're going to get there. Point number one, shake it off. Let it flow. Let it go. Point number one, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. I'm going to say it again. Point number one, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. All right? Y'all got that? Point number one, you're going to shake it off, you're going to let it flow, and you're going to let it go. Because you're in your harvest season, meaning that things are coming in for you in abundance, meaning that the dreams, the manifestations, the prayers that you've had is coming into your reality. It is time. You can be trusted with more. You're in a season of growth. You're in a season of advancement. You're in a season of abundance, which means you need to shake it off, let it go, and let it flow. Because see, when you do those things, you're opening up yourself to receive what? More. You're opening up yourself to receive more because you're in a position. You're in a position to receive more abundance, more healing, more whatever it is that you need. You're in position now. While everybody else is out there doing their thing, you're going to focus on your thing. You're going to focus on the most valuable person on your team, which is you. As I told you guys last week, and for most of this year, you are your own MVP. So get out of your way, let go of what no longer serves you, and make sure you're 10-foot toes down, shoulders back, and get ready to receive the things that you've been waiting for, because God, or your divine source, whomever it is that you serve, can trust you with more. Y'all got that? Do y'all got that? If you got it, say yes. And I said say yes, but type it. But if you got it, I want you to say yes outwardly, and I want you to type yes on the screen. Listen, I'm all hyped up tonight. You know why I'm hyped tonight? Because I know that we're in a season of abundance. We're there. Many of you are going to start seeing rapid changes in your life. People are going to start opening up doors for you. Positive opportunities are coming in for you. This is your time, so stay focused. Thank you so much. So, point number 1, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. So that's number 1. So let me give you a little bit more. Letting go of limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, situations, and people clears up space for new blessings and harvests. Is there anybody out there that needs some new blessings? Is there anybody out there that needs their harvest? If that's you, I want you to go crazy and tap the screen right now. If you need new blessings and a harvest, go crazy and tap the screen. I want to see a bunch of hearts on the screen. Because I'm telling you, letting go of limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, situations, and people clears up space for you to receive. You got to make room to receive. You got to make room for your breakthroughs. You got to make room for your visualizations. You got to make room for that vision board so it can be in your present reality. It is time for things to come in your present reality. It is time for you to stop focusing on all of the other things that does not add value to your life. It is time for you to start focusing on thyself. So point number 1, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. Let it go. There are some things in your life that you need to let it go. There are some people in your life you need to let it go. There are some situations and circumstances that's holding you back and keeping you from your elevation. Let it go. Let it go and let it flow. You don't got to address it anymore. You don't got to dive. You don't got to dissect anything else. You're at the end mark. You're at the harvest point. Many of you are at your harvest point. All right? You're at your harvest point. I'm trying to read the questions or read the comments, but you're at your harvest point. Now, what I want you to know, that when you start letting go of limiting beliefs, when you start letting go of negative thoughts, when you start letting go of situations and people that don't add no value into your life, when you start clearing and making space for new beginnings and harvest, guess what? That means you're on fertile ground. Point number 2, I am on fertile ground. Type it right now, because let me tell you, when you are on fertile ground, when you are cleared, when you are grounded, when you are nestled, when you are 10 toes down, when you are focused on yourself, when you are speaking positive vibes, when you are taking in positive energy, that means you are on fertile ground. And when you're on fertile ground, everything you touch multiplies, everything you touch grows. It's an advancement in your whole entire life. Did you get that? Did you catch that? That when you're on fertile ground, ground, things start opening up for you. Dreams, visions, vision boards, journaling, things that you forgot about starts flowing into your life. Woo! I knew this was going to be something good today when I sat down and wrote this out. This is good already. This good already. When you put yourself first, because many of you haven't put yourself first, you've been helping everybody else. You've been doing for everybody else. You've been putting the oxygen mask on everybody else. You've saved everybody. This is your season to save you and to get back on track because you are on fertile ground. I need to start seeing a bunch of fertile ground on the screen. Type it right now. You're on fertile ground. When you start breathing in positive vibes, speaking positive words, when you start taking in positive things, you place yourself on fertile ground. And fertile ground means everything grows. You're in your harvest. Fertile ground means everything grows. That means those dreams, it grows. The visualization, it grows. That means any and everything that you're believing in, it grows, it manifests. You are a powerful manifester. You're not going into 2025 in lack. You're not going into 2025 for sacrifice. You're going into 2025 in abundance because you are on fertile ground. Are y'all even listening to me? Because I should see some more hearts on the screen. You're on fertile ground. You are on fertile ground. Woo. I don't know. I don't know if this is good for y'all, but it was good for me when I was writing it down. I mean, it was good for me when I wrote it down. And I'm going to read this over the next couple of days. Well, I always do. But this right here, it was something about this. It was something about this that I said, okay, there are some people that are advancing in this season. There are some people that's going higher in this season. There are some businesses that's going to grow in this season. There are some love making that's going to advance in this season. Like there's some healing going on, breakthrough, promotion, unexpected checks, unexpected deposits. You're in that season of harvest. Woo. So let me get back on track. Shifting our vibes is not a one-time thing. All right? I want y'all to hear this. Because some of y'all will do something positive. You'll color in a coloring book, say 3 affirmations, and then you automatically believe that everything is supposed to pour in for you. Y'all type it right now. It's not a one-time thing. Shifting your vibes, it's not a one-time thing. Type it right now. It's not a one-time thing. I want y'all to get this because some of y'all be chilling. Y'all will do one thing. Y'all will watch one YouTube, read half of a personal development book, and then you automatically think that's it. And when you don't see it show up in your life, when you don't see your dreams show up in your life, when you don't see the manifestations or the prayers show up in your life, some of y'all, not all of y'all, but some of y'all are quick to give up. It is constant. Personal development is constant. All right? It's not a one-time thing. I'm sorry. I wish it was. I wish it was, but it's constant and it's consistent. Shifting our vibes is not a one-time thing. You must consistently do the work on your mindset so that your harvest can consistently yield crops, aka results. I'm going to read that again because I don't think y'all listening. So right now I want you to type on the screen, TT, I'm listening. I want to see nothing but TT, I'm listening. Because I want y'all to get this. I want y'all to get this because let me tell you something. I do this so that you can get this so that we can all what? Elevate together. I want to see it on the screen. TT, I'm listening. Because I don't know if y'all listening. So I'm going to read this. Wait a minute. Let me screenshot this. Oh, that's pretty. I love that for us. Let me tell you something. I'm going to read this again, and I'm gonna take it a little slow because I want y'all to catch this so you can grow. All right? I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna read this because I want y'all to catch this so y'all can grow. Okay? All right. Shifting our vibes is not a one-time thing. You must consistently work on your mindset so your harvest can consistently yield crops, aka results. Did y'all catch that? So if you're in a place of harvest, if you're on fertile ground, you must do the internal work so that your harvest can keep coming and multiplying and just pouring in to your life. Which brings me to point number 3. My harvest is coming to my life. Point number 3. My harvest is coming to my life. I want you to type that right now. I want you to say it out loud as you type it. My harvest is coming to my life. You're on fertile ground. You're on fertile ground. You're letting it go. You're letting it all go. You're letting it all flow. Your harvest is coming into your life. I love that. I gave y'all something good. If y'all don't take nothing else, those of you that have been following me, if y'all don't take anything else, those of you that are new, I hope y'all caught this. I think I'm going to upload this up on YouTube so that you can go back and take the notes. But I'm telling you right now, your harvest is coming to your life. If you stay out of the way, if you focus on yourself, if you start speaking advancement over your life, if you start believing that you are on fertile ground, I am telling you, your harvest will start flowing in your life. You will have a glow about you. Opportunities will start flowing in. You'll start getting overstimulated because every time you turn around, something is pouring in for you. I don't know about any of you, but I know I need my season to pour and flow. I need nothing but positive vibes going in, positive energy coming in. I don't care about all that other stuff because I have no control over that other stuff. But I have control over this person right here. We have control over ourselves. You are the MVP, so start focusing on yourself. You're on fertile ground. As I mentioned in point number 3, shifting our vibes is not a one-time thing. You must consistently work on your mindset so that harvest can oh God, listen, I feel this all over. So that harvest can consistently yield crops, aka results. Put it on the screen right now. Results. That's what you need in your life right now. You don't need that other stuff right now. You don't need negativity. You don't need gossip. You don't need none of that stuff. What you need right now is results to show up in your life. That's what you need right now. That's what you're praying for. Listen, you're praying for results. You're manifesting results. You're visualizing results. You're journaling results. It's your time. It's always been our time, but we got to get out of our way. We can't be positive for 35 minutes and then expect the floodgates to open up. We got to make it consistent. We got to be consistent. And that's why I told y'all earlier this week, I've been saying it all week, I am looking for my 100 people that wants to go higher. I'm hosting a big conference, virtual, online, on Monday, November 11th, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't be there, it's okay. You're going to get the recording. It's time for us to get out of our way, do the personal work, do the personal development so that we can make sure that our ground is fertile. You need to be connected to people that's going to pour into you. Everything is on my profile. All you got to do is click the picture, go on my profile, it's right there. But it is on November 11th, 11/11. I'm telling y'all and I saw you, Queen's Chick. I'm telling y'all right now that 11/11. I know so let me tell y'all. Let me calm down for a minute. And let me tell y'all. 1111 is going to spark some new growth in many of our lives. A lot of karmic things that's been attached to us will be released on 1111. The things that's been blocking us, keeping us held up, is going to be released on 1111. So that's why on 1111, I'm bringing in 11 different speakers. They're going to have 11 minutes. We ain't talking about politics. We ain't gossiping. We getting straight to the point. We are giving you motivation, inspiration, takeaways, and tools that you can use so that you can be in your season of harvest. We all walking in it together, and it is time for you to get out of your way and show up for the most important person on your team. I make it simple. I know that there's an investment. It's $11.11. You're going to get back more than what you invested. You're going to get back more than what you thought you was going to get from this live. I am telling y'all what I know. You are getting back so much in this season, and I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to make sure that you have the tools and the resources. Y'all, I have made it simple, and I have made it as easy as I possibly can. I have my email up there. I respond to y'all emails. I do my best to respond to DMs. I do my best to stay connected to each of you and give you content that you can use and apply in your day-to-day life so that you can reach the life that you deserve. I want you to live the life that you deserve, because it's your birthright. Type it right now. It's my birthright. You wasn't placed on this earth to suffer. We're not doing that no more. You wasn't placed on this earth to sacrifice. We're not doing that anymore. It's your birthright. You're not robbing Peter to pay Paul no more. It is your birthright. It is your birthright to advance. It is your, listen, several of us have been at the back of the line. I'm telling you that it is our time to come all the way to the front. Sacrifice is a thing of the past. We ain't doing that no more. We are not doing that anymore. Suffering, we're not available for suffering anymore. I don't know about y'all. I might be speaking out of turn, but I'm not available for suffering anymore. I'm not available for lack. I'm not available to just be sitting around here twiddling my thumbs and just wondering, when will it ever happen for me? Or be in a mindset of giving up. I don't want that life. I don't know how much time I have left. And I want to enjoy it. There are things I want to see. There are places I want to go. I want to see the world. I want to travel. I want to pay my bills and have money left over. So I don't have time to play with nobody else, because I got to get myself in alignment. I don't know if this is registering with any of you, but it's time for you to get in alignment. It's time for you to connect with people that adds value to your life. We're not gossiping anymore. I don't give a damn who's sleeping with who. We're not gossiping anymore. Because knowing that information doesn't add value to my life. We're not doing it anymore. Negativity, if you don't like me, that is fine. There's nothing I can tell you. I don't have time to come to you and ask you and pamper you and I don't know. We're not doing that anymore. Distractions, there's all kind of distractions going on. There's distractions everywhere. I don't have time to entertain it. If it's not going to add value, I don't have time for it. And you ought to be the same way. You don't have time for things that don't add value to your life. I'm going to give y'all the points really quickly again, and then I'm going to sign off. Those of you that have the points, those of you that are a part of my 100 crew, that we're going to walk out of 2025, thank you. Those of you that are going to walk out of 2024 and into 2025 with abundance, with a plan, with a strategy, with growth, and just all of the things that we've been believing in, those of you that are a part of my 100, join the 11/11 conference. It's one day, not even one day. It starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 11 speakers, each of them 11 minutes. We going through it. We're not doing no PowerPoint. You're not getting no paperwork. You're going to come in, you bring your notebook, you get your ink pen, you take down notes. Everybody is going to receive the replay. Go back and listen to it as much as you want. It's in my profile. All you got to do, hit my picture, go to my profile, register. Simple. Let me give y'all the quick points again. Point number 1, shake it off, let it go, let it flow. Point number 1, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. Point number 1, shake it off, let it flow, let it go. When you do that, you make room for your increase. You make room for positive opportunities. You make room for your manifestations to come into your reality. It's on 11/11, November 11th. That's on Monday. 11/11, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 speakers. The information is in my bio. You get the replay if you are at work or wherever you are in the world and you just can't watch it during that time. You get the replay, bring your notebook, bring an ink pen, take notes, have your favorite beverage. That's it. Now, point number 2, I am on fertile ground. When you shake it off, when you let it flow, when you let it go, when you get rid of the things that no longer serve you, when you get rid of the people that don't no longer serve you, when you start letting go of the things that no longer serve you, you free yourself up. You free yourself up. And when you free yourself up, you on fertile ground. Point number 2, I am on fertile ground. Point number 3, when you do all of those things, and this is consistent, this ain't a one-time thing, you got to do it. Success is a ladder. You're constantly going up. So you constantly got to work on your personal growth. Do y'all understand that? You constantly have to work on your personal growth and your personal development. So the last point again, number 3, point number 3, my harvest is coming to life. My harvest is coming to life. So I already gave y'all all 3 of the points. I've already told y'all how to go on my profile page and sign up for the 11/11 event. November 11th, that's on Monday. November 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 11 a.m. at Eastern Standard Time is going to be 11 people. Different people, black, white, men, women, different people pouring into you so that you can walk away with things that's going to give you purpose. It's going to stem you up. It's going to fuel you up so that you can go into your most abundant and fruitful season and era. 11/11 marks a 15-year karmic cycle that's going to stop right then and there. We're getting rid of things that no longer serve us so that we can be in a place to receive, because we are on what? Fertile ground. Type it right now. Fertile ground, fertile ground, fertile ground. Let me tell y'all right now, I see Dr. Hall just came on. Dr. Hall is one of the speakers. I see Prosperity and Beyond. Both of those individuals, I need y'all to tap on their picture right now and follow them. So you will see right here, Chris J. Hall SC. You need to hit on his picture right now and follow him. That's one of the speakers for the 11/11 event. Here's another speaker. Her name, Prosperity and Beyond. You need to hit on her picture right now and follow her. We're all going up in this season. Okay? You're on fertile ground. You're in a place of victory. You're in a place of congratulations. You are on fertile ground. Those are 2 of the speakers that I can see right now, and they are going to give you what you need to rise above. You should be following them, because I'm going to tell you right now, one thing that I can tell you guys right now is that you should be following them so that you can be getting daily nourishment. I told you guys before that you got to connect with individuals that pour into you. Why? Because that was part of point number 3. Shifting our vibes is not a one-time thing. You must consistently work on your mindset so that your harvest can consistently yield results. In order to do that, you got to be connected to people that's going to pour into you. You got to be connected to people that's going to give you resources and tools that's going to help you advance in your life. If you're connected to individuals that are negative and not adding value to your life, baby, your ground will not be fertile. Woo! Those of you that got it, I want you to type right now, I got it. I gave y'all everything that was on this notebook. Everything so that you can advance. Everything so that you can go higher. We're not going to be having these same damn conversations once we walk into 2025. We're not going to be going back and forth in 2025 talking about the shit that we're talking about today. We don't got time. It's time for success. It's time for abundance. It's time for elevation. All right? All right? If I'm saying all right, so I expect y'all to type okay. We're not going to be having these same conversations anymore. I mean, I'm over it. I'm over it. What about y'all? Are you ready for your harvest? Are you ready for your breakthrough? Are you ready for your elevation? Are you ready for love? Are you ready for your business to advance? What are you ready for? What are you ready for? If you're ready for whatever it is that you're ready for, you need to start writing it down and you need to start speaking power over it. Get out of your way. Sign up for the event. It is plenty of space for each of you. Sign up for your event, for the event. 11/11, November 11th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not able to be on live, you will receive, because this is not going to be on TikTok. This is going to be on Zoom. So you need to register. 11/11, 11 speakers. Each speaker has 11 minutes. Let me. I love that. I had to screenshot it. Both my speakers on. Listen, and there's plenty more. All you got to do is come with your notebook, take notes, ask questions so that you can advance. Remember, I gave you point number 2, and I'm going to leave y'all with this, and then I got to go. Point number 2 was I am on fertile ground. I want you to type it again right now before I leave. I want you to type it again before I leave. Point number 2 is I'm on fertile ground. I'm on fertile ground. So if you're on fertile ground, if you believe right now that you are on fertile ground, if you don't believe right now that you are on fertile ground, but you want to be on fertile ground, let me tell you right now that you need to be connected to individuals that can help you fertilize your fertile ground. So the individuals, the speakers that are on right now that I told you guys to go and follow, Michelle, let me tell you something. Dr. Christopher Hall, they gonna give you what you need. So 2 things, sign up for the event. Make sure you're following them right now so that you can get fertilized back and forth each and every day, because both of them share content. We are all the same. We may use different avenues to share it, but I'm telling you, all of us share, and when we share, it adds value to your life. When we add value to your life, your ground is fertilized. When your ground is fertilized, abundance is here. When your ground is fertilized, peace is here. When your ground is fertilized, prosperity is here. When your ground is fertilized, you have the power. Let's go.